Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Fat Guy Reads. I'm the Fat Guy, and today we are going to be continuing our journey through My Immortal. Now, we last left off at chapter 12, and to give you a succinct recap would kind of do it a disservice. So, basically, we found out that our beloved protagonist, Ebony Darkness Dementia Raven Way, is part of an emo band. She encountered Lord Voldemort, who kind of speaks with like a sort of Middle Ages, ye old accent, who gave her a gun and basically said either she kills Vampire, who we now know to be Harry Potter, or else he'll kill Draco. So Ebony didn't do anything about it. Draco found out, got mad, and I guess he slit his wrists to kill himself, even though he's a vampire. There's just been a lot going on. Some pedophilia, Hagrid, Lupin, several others have just kind of entered the story here. So instead of trying to make sense of it, I'm just going to defer back to the previous episode of Fat Guy Reads. And we're just going to start chapter 13. We're going to tackle chapters 13 through 16 here. We are getting closer and closer to the halfway point of this story, and I'm going to be a little sad when it's over, honestly, but let's go ahead and begin. I think I missed something at the beginning, or after chapter 12, So, after every, section or whatever that she wants to end, she puts, an XXXXXX with 666 in the middle of it, which is a cute goth live journal thing, I think. But basically, she said, "Special thanks to Raven, my gothic's blood sister. WTF, you're supposed to writ dis 111111111. Hey Raven, do you know where my sweater?" I cut off at that point. So let's go to chapter 13. Of course, we got the author's notes. If my voice sounds weird, I have a cold. I took stuff for it. Hasn't really been working out too well, but I'm going to power through this. And hopefully it doesn't sound too bad. So, alright, author's note. Raven, thanks for gelping me again. I'm sorry I talk your posture of Gerard, but that guy is such a fucking sex bomb. Prep stop flaming. So we're still having problems with the preps. Chapter 13. Vampire and I ran up the stairs looking for Dumbledore. We were so scared. Dumbledore! Dumbledore! We both yelled. Dumbledore came there. "What is it that you want now, you despicable snobs?" he asked angrily. "Voldemort has Draco," we shouted at the same time. He laughed in an evil voice. "No, don't! We need to save Draco," we begged. What is going on? "No," he said meanly. "I don't give a darn what Voldemort does to Draco. Not after how much he misbehaved in school. Especially with you, Ebony," he said while he frowned looking at me. "Besides, I never liked him that much anyway." Then he walked away. My cat just let himself into the room. Vampire started crying. "My Draco," he moaned. Author's note. Don't you think? Don't you gay guys are so hot? It's okay, I tried to tell him, but that didn't stop him. He started to cry tears of blood. Then he had a brainstorm. I had an idea, he exclaimed. What? I asked him. Oh, yeah, I was supposed to use accents for vampire. You'll see, he said. He took out his wand and did a spell. Then, suddenly we were in Voldemort's lair. We ran in with our wands out just as we heard a croon voice say, Allah Kadabra! It was Voldemort! There's seriously like so many dots after it was in all of these. I'm not exaggerating it. Whew. So you can't apparate on the Hogwarts grounds. I thought that was known. I don't think they explained that in the movie, so the author was probably unaware. I don't know what a croon voice is. I don't know why Avada Kedavra is so hard to remember. I mean, I think it was Abracadabra earlier, and now it's Allah Kedavra. Good start. Good start. That was a short one, too. Alright. Chapter 14. Author's note. Fuck off, preps, okay? Raven, thanks for helping again. I'm sorry I couldn't update, but I was derpurist and I had to go to the hospital because I slit my wrists. Oh dear. P.S. I'm not updating till you give me 10 God reviews. I think reviews were kind of like a commodity on whatever fanfiction site this was on before. It was kind of like, probably, I'm just speculating, photo comment for photo comment, PC for PC. Remember when that was such a big deal? Like 10 years ago? Different times. Oh, we get a warning. Warning. Some of this chapter is extremely scray. Viewer excretion advised. Viewer excretion advised. Wow. Alright. We ran to where Voldemort was. It turns out Voldemort wasn't there. Okay. Instead, the fat guy who killed Cedric was. Holy shit. Draco was there crying tears of blood. Snaketail was torturing him. I guess Wormtail, but... Voldemort and I ran in front of Snaketail. Rid my sight, you despicable preps, he shouted as we started shooting him with the gun. Then suddenly he looked at me and fell down with a lovey-dovey look in his eyes. This is all one word. Ready? Ebony, I love you. Will you have sex with me? He said. In this, he is 16 years old, so he's not a pedophile, okay? Okay. Huh? I asked. Annabee, I love you. Will you have sex with me? Asked Snaketail. I started laughing crudely. What the fuck? You torture my BF, and then you expect me to fuck you? God, you are so fucked up, you fucking bastard, I said angrily. Then I stabbed him in the heart. Blood poured out of it like a fountain. No! He screamed. He started screaming and running around. Then he fell down and died. I burst into tears sadly. Snaketail, what art thou doing? Called Voldemort. Then he started coming. We could hear his high heels clacking to us. So we got on our broomsticks and we flew to Hogwarts. We went to my room. Vampire went away. There I started crying. What's wrong, honey? Asked Draco, taking off his clothes so we could screw. He had a sex pack, get it, 'cause he's so sexa, and a really huge you-know-what and everything. It's so unfair, I yielded. Why can't I just be ugly or plain like all the other girls in preps here, except for Bloody Mary, because she's not ugly or anything? Why would you want to be ugly? I don't like the preps anyway. They are such fucking sluts, answered Draco. Yeah, but everyone is in love with me. Like Snape and Lupin took a video of me naked. Hagrid says he's in love with me. Vampire likes me, and now even Snaketail's in love with me. Well, he's dead, but, anyway. I just want to be with you, okay, Draco? Why couldn't Satan have made me less beautiful? I shouted angrily. And don't worry, Enemy isn't a snob or anything, but a lot of people have told her she's pretty. I'm too good at too many things! Why can't I just be normal? It's a fucking curse, I shouted, and then I ran away. Whew. That was a ride. They got away from Voldemort pretty quickly. And now I guess Ebony is mad at Satan, not God, for cursing her for being pretty and good at things. So we're in for an interesting chapter 15 here. Let's start with the author's note. Stop flaming, okay? By the BTW, you suck. From now on, every time someone flams me, I'm gonna slit my wrists. Thanks to Raven for hyping. Ebony, shouted Draco sadly. No, please, come back. But I was too mad. What? Whatever. Now you can go and have sex with Vampire, I shouted. I stormed into my room and closed my black door with my blood-red key. It had a picture of Marilyn Manson on it. He looked so sexy in a way that reminded me of Draco and Vampire. I started to cry and weep. I took a razor and started to slit my wrists. I drank the blood all depressed. Then I looked at my black GC watch and noticed it was time to go to biology class. Oh. I put on a short, ripped black gothic dress that said Anarchy on the front in blood-red letters and was all ripped and a spiky belt. Under that, I put on ripped black fishnets and boots that said Joel all over them with blood-red letters. I put my ebony black hair out. Anyway, I went downstairs feeling all sad and depressed as usual. I did some advanced biology work. I was turning a bloody pentagram into a black guitar. Suddenly, the guitar turned to Draco. I thought this was biology. Enemy, I love you, he shouted sadly. I did not care what those fucker preps and posers think. You're the most beautiful girl in the world. Before I met you, I used to want to commit suicide all the time. Now I just want to fucking be with you. I fucking love you. Then he started to sing The Chronicles of Life and Death. We considered it our song now because we fell in love when Joel was singing it. Right in front of the entire class. His singing voice was so amazing and gothic and sexy. Like a cross between Gerard, Joel, Chester, Pierre, and Marilyn Manson. Author's note. Don't you think those guys are so hot? If you do not know who they are, get the fuck out on her. I don't know who Pierre is. OMFG, I said after he was finished. Some fucking prep stared at us, but I just stuck up my middle fingers that were covered in black nail polish and were entwined with Draco's now at them. I love you, I said, and then we started to kiss just like Hilary Duff. I fucking hate that bitch. and CMMM in a Cinderella story. Then we went away holding hands. Lupin shouted at us, but he stopped because everyone was clapping by how sexy we looked together. Then I saw a poster saying that MCR would have a concert in Hogsmeade right then. We looked at each other, all shocked, and then we went together. So, how did the guitar turn into Draco? I thought Lupin was shot. Now good Charlotte has been to Hogsmeade, and I guess I think Simple Plan might have opened for them, and now My Chemical Romance is having a concert in Hogsmeade. I think they just got back together, didn't they? Well, I'll be. Huh. Oh, they're teasing a UK leg. Maybe they'll come back to Hogsmeade. Interesting. Anyway, let's finish this up. Chapter 16. Sorry, just checking where we are on the recording. Okay. Author's note. You know what? Son up, okay? Prove to me your nuts preps. Raven, you suck, you fucking bitch. Give me back my fucking sweet. You're supposed to writ this. Raven, WTF, you bitch. You're supposed to do this. BTW, thanks to Brittany5655 for teching my Japanese. I guess the author and Raven had kind of a rough patch. Let's see how this affects the story at all. We ran happily to Hogsmeade. Then we saw the stage where GC had played. We ran in happily. MCR were there playing Helena. I was so fucking happy. Gerard looked even sexier than he did in the pictures. Even Draco thought so. I could totally see him getting an erection, but it didn't matter, because I knew that we were the only true ones for each other. I was wearing a black leather mini dress and black leather platinum boots with red ripped fishnets. Draco was wearing a black baggy MCR t-shirt and black baggy pants. Anyway, we stayed at moshing to Helena. We Frenched. We ran up to the front of the band to stage dive. Suddenly, Gerard pulled off his mask. Uh-oh. So did the others. We gasped. It wasn't them at all. It was Voldemort and the Death Dealers. WTF, Draco, I'm not going to a concert with you, I shouted angrily. Not after what happened to me last time. Even if it's MCR, you know how much I lick them. What? Hold on a minute. They're already... Hold on. Sorry. What? Because he gadgeted uncomfortably because guys don't like to talk about you-know-what. Yeah, because I yielded in an angry voice. We won't do that again, Draco promised. This time we're going with an escort. OMG, WTF, are you giving into the mainstream, I asked. So I guess you're a prep or a Christina or what now? No, he muttered loudly. Are you becoming a prep or what? I shooted angrily. I'm not. Please come with me. He fell down to his knees and started singing The World is Black by GC to me. I was flattened, because that's not even a single. He had memorized the lyrics just for me. Okay, then I guess I will have to, I said. And then we Frenched for a while and went up to my room. Weren't they just at a concert? Is this like a flashback now? Bloody Mary was standing there. Haji Meshamite, girl, she said happily. Sorry, I totally butchered that. She speaks Japanese, so do I. That means, how do you do in Japanese? BTW, Willow, that fucking poser, got expelled. She failed all her classes and she skipped math. Author's note. Raven, you fucking suck! Fuck you! I guess that's how that was resolved. It serves that fucking bish right, I laughed angrily. Well, anyway, we were feeling all depressed. We watched some gothic movies like Das Nightmare before Xmas. Maybe Willow will die too, I said. Kawaii. Bloody Mare shook her head energetically, lethargically. Oh yeah, have a confession. After she got expelled, I murdered her, and then Lupin did it with her because he's a necrophiliac. Oh my god. Kawaii, I commented happily. We talked to each other in silence for the rest of the movie. What happened to the concert? Oh hey, BTW, I'm going to a concert with Draco tonight in Hogsmeade with MCR, I said. I need to wear, like, the hot set outfit ever. Bloody Mary nodded energetically. OMFG, totally let's go shopping. In Hot Topic, right? I asked, already getting out my special Hot Topic loyalty cardie. No. My head snaped up. What? My head spun. I could not believe it. Bloody Mary, are you a prep? No, she laughed. I found some cool gothic stores near Hogwarts, that's all. Who told you about them? I asked, sure it would be Draco or Diabolo or Vampire. Don't even say that name to me. Or me. Dumbledore, she said. Let me just call our brooms. OMFFG. Dumbledore? I asked quietly. Yeah, I saw the map for Hogsmeade on his desk, she told me. Come on, let's go. We were going in a few punk goth stores, specially for the concerts in Hogsmeade. The salesperson was OMG hotter than Gerard, except not, because that's impossible, and he gave me a few dresses. We only have these for the real goths. The real goths? Me and Bloody Mary asked. Yeah, you wouldn't believe how many posers there are in this town, man. Yesterday, Lupin and Snap tried to buy a gothic camera pouch. He shook his head. I didn't even know they had a camera. OMFG, no, they're gonna spy on me again, I cried, running out of the changing room wearing a long black dress with lots of red tulle coming out and very low cut with a huge slit. Oh my Satan, you have to buy that outfit, the salesperson said. Yeah, it looks totally hot, said Bloody Mary. You know what? I'm going to give it to you free because you look really hot in that outfit. Hey, are you going to be at the concert tonight? He asked. Yeah, I am actually, I looked back at him. Hey, BTW, my name's Ebondi Darkness Dementia Terra Way. What's yours? Tom Ridd, he said, and ran a hand through his black-dyed hair. Maybe I'll see you there tonight. Yeah, I don't think so, because I'm going there with my BF Draco, you sick perv, I yelled angrily. But before you could beg me to go with him, Hagrid flew in on his black broom looking worried. OMFG, Ebony, you need to get back into the castle now! Okay, I thought they were at the concert, and that Voldemort and the Death Dealers were there. But now there's this whole thing about, I guess not Hot Topic, this weird goth store before the concert, and I just don't know. Tom Ridd is here. I'm guessing that's like a Voldemort disguise. Making sense of this story, it's just a fool's errand at this point. All I can do is just read through it and get a few chuckles. So, that was My Immortal, everyone. We are now up to Chapter 17. we're getting closer to the halfway point. I believe we're gonna cut off just before it in this next part, but yeah, we're making some good progress. Thank you for watching. As always, if you like the video, give it a like. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. There will be more videos like this and some different series coming out. And if there's anything that you want me to read for this series, please go ahead and let me know. I'm trying to think of some ideas. There's really nothing like My Immortal out there, but I'm sure if you guys have anything that you want me to read, I would be happy to read it. So thanks again, and peace out.